Let's get to our third award, and this is the Young Writer Award, and it's a new addition to Page Turner Awards this year, and it's been a lot of fun. It's for young writers between the ages of 18 and 25. And as Anne pointed out, we had a number of writers who are younger than that enter the awards, but we've had to restrict the final selection to the 18 to 25-year-old rule. But it's clear there is huge writing talent out there. And in fact, an awful lot of our shortlisted authors have described how they've been writing for many, many years, from the time they were 8, 12, 14. So they're pretty experienced at this stage. But before we get into much more of that, let's take a look at the shortlist for the Young Writer Award. Okay, now for many of our young writers, not all of them by any stretch of the imagination, this was their first international writing competition. Some have been there before, many haven't, and for some it was their first book, and for others it was maybe the second or third. But what's very clear, right across all of the young writers is it's not a hobby to them. They're very committed, they're very passionate, and they're very determined. And if you look at, I just pull out a couple of our young writers. If I look at Ruben Mainprize, he scored very well with the Spies diploma. He already has a 7-book plan going forward about where he wants to take that series. And now, if I'm correct, I think Ruben's 19 and he's just started his university degree at Bristol University in England. So he might struggle to get much fiction writing done over the next few years, but he's clearly a young man with a plan, and he's going to be a serious writing talent going forward. If I look at Jasmine Burke in the US, she already has an author writing site to showcase her work, to build her fan base, and to engage with it. She's very serious about her writing development. And if I look at Hayley Watson, another young author who scored fantastically well, and it was her first book, I believe, and now she's wholly committed to quickly going to the second one. So fantastic amount of talent out there, and it's going to be really interesting to see where all of these young writers take their writing career going forward, and we hope to see many of them return to Page Turner Awards in the future. But it's quite clear there's a very deep pool of talent there, and many of them, I'm sure, are going to find writing success. Okay, but who's won the award? Okay, and now to help us do that, I want to welcome Jenny Harrison. Jenny is the author of youngwriter.co.uk.
Editorial manager,
sorry, of youngwriter.co.uk. So she's already heavily immersed in young writing talent, and she's helped judge our young writers' submissions this year. So Jenny, welcome to you.
Hi, Ken and Paula. Thank you for having me. It's amazing to be here. See all this amazing talent.
Did you enjoy some of the submissions, Jenny, that you came across this year?
Absolutely. I had such a good time. Honestly, it didn't feel like, because I was doing it at work, and it did not feel like work reading all those amazing submissions. I had such a brilliant time. Just the wealth of imagination, and just honestly, I couldn't believe that the right was standard. It was just brilliant.
That's fantastic to hear. Thank you for telling us that. And all our young writers who are watching and here, listen to this. This is what Jenny is saying. You're all very, very talented.
Now, Jenny, you have the winner's envelope in front of you there. Do you want to pop it open and unveil?
Okay, so here we go. So this winning young writer entered a number of different award categories within this year's Page Turner Awards. She ended up on the shortlist for the Writing Mentorship Award and was shortlisted in the Writing Award, one of Page Turner's biggest and most competitive awards. She actually entered 2 submissions into the Young Writer Award. One finished first and the other finished second, which is astonishing. So she's obviously a very great writing talent already. She entered the Page Turner Awards just on a whim, so I think she's probably very glad that she did so. So the winner of the Young Writer Award for her submission, The Other Side of Sunshine, is Jaidyn Groth. Congratulations.
Jaidyn!
Oh. Oh, it's so early in the morning, guys. Oh my gosh.
We must tell you that Jaidyn has woken up at about 3 a.m. to attend.
Yeah, Jaidyn's one of our writers and authors from Australia. So she's had to deeply commit to this.
And we kept making sure, we kept saying, are you sure it's okay to get up at 3 a.m? Because we wanted to make sure she could be here.
Jaidyn, tell us about it. How are you feeling?
I'm like very happy and stressed. But good stressed. Oh yeah, I entered on a whim because my other writing friends were entering, and I just didn't think much of it. So it's been so amazing, and the other entries have been awesome. It's been so nice reading everyone's work and just being surrounded by so many amazing writers, and my friends all know I've just been like stressed for the last 3 weeks. So this has just been really great. Thank you so much.
Well, congratulations, Jaidyn. You're our very first winner of the Young Writer Award, and we will talk to you later on about a few things about how Page Turner Awards can help you. But in the meantime, soak up the enjoyment of winning the award, and good luck with any plans you have of going back to bed.
Thank you. Thank you.
And thank you for joining us, Jenny, for announcing that. That must have been very delightful to knowing that you've read both of Jaidyn's submissions, and now here you are to announce her as the winner. So thank you for coming along.
Oh, it's absolutely my pleasure. Thanks for having me.